Today, we're taking a look at discontinued snacks from the 90s. Some snacks have had a resurgence because of nostalgic value, and some snacks have never seen the grocery store aisles since the 90s. I'm DJ Glowing Ice, and let's hop into a time machine and head back to the grocery store aisles and check out 10 discontinued snacks from the 90s. Number 10. PB Crisps. Released by Planters in 1992, and as a company only known for their peanuts, Planters decided to make a snack called PB Crisps because, well, it was the 90s. PB Crisps were made up of a crispy graham cracker cookie shell in the shape of a peanut with peanut butter cream filling. As kids watched cartoons all across America, commercials for PB Crisps were running in between these cartoons, and soon enough they were begging their parents to buy them some. I know I was. PB Crisps came in the flavors of original peanut butter, chocolate, and peanut butter and strawberry jelly. After a short run of only 3 years, Planters decided to slow production on the PB Crisps brand in 1995, and a year later or so, they were off store shelves for good. According to Planters, the reason why they were discontinued by 1996 was that PB Crisps sales and the demand for them were pretty low. Since then, there has been some fans of the snack crying for Planters to bring them back, but those cries are very few and far between, and we will likely never see PB Crisps again. Number 9. Butterfinger BBs. Released in 1992, Butterfinger BBs were the small ball versions of the Butterfinger candy bar. Available in movie theaters and store shelves, they had a heavy advertising campaign featuring characters from the cartoon series The Simpsons. Made up of the crispy, crunchy peanut butter in ball form and covered in creamy milk chocolate, they lasted for a good 14 years until 2006 when they were discontinued. There's 2 reasons why Butterfinger BBs were discontinued. One was its low melting point, to where a common occurrence of eating Butterfinger BBs was that your hands would end up as a chocolatey mess when eating them. The other reason is a boring one, where Nestle, the company who made the candy, stopped its production to make room for a new product. Number 8. Doritos 3Ds. Instead of the usual flat tortilla chip, Frito-Lay decided to inflate their Doritos tortilla chips into a crispy, cheesy, and round triangular snack. Giving Doritos a rotational shape, these snacks were called Doritos 3Ds. Doritos 3Ds were first released in 1998 and in 3 flavors: nacho cheese, jalapeno cheddar, and zesty ranch. Upon its release, 3D Doritos were hot, but over time, interest dropped quickly. Sales slowed until they finally were discontinued in 2004. Now that was the United States. In other countries, Doritos 3Ds lasted a bit longer, like in Mexico. Then in 2020, Doritos released a revamped version of Doritos 3D called Doritos 3D Crunch. The flavors on this line were chili nacho cheese and spicy ranch, and much like the fate of the original release, sales slowed and they fizzled out. Number 7. Tongue Splashers. First hitting the market on February 15, 1993, Tongue Splashers were gumballs in various colors and flavors that would literally dye your entire tongue and even your teeth whatever color gumball you had. Featuring 5 colors and flavors, they went by the names of Bleeding Red, Color Me Blue, Orange Crunch, Green Slime, and Slurpin' Purple. Not only did these gumballs paint your mouth wild colors, but they were also packaged into an actual paint can with the Tongue Splashers label. It's kind of blurry why Tongue Splashers were discontinued, but by 1999, they weren't found anywhere on store shelves. If you want to try Tongue Splashers again, you are in luck, because Double Bubble, the company who originally made Tongue Splashers, released a similar line of gumballs in 2008 called Painters with a Z. Number 6. Dannon Sprinklins. First released in 1992, Dannon, a company known for producing yogurt, started marketing a more kid-friendly style of yogurt called Dannon Sprinklins. Upon its release, Dannon Sprinklins came in 4 flavors: strawberry, cherry vanilla, grape, and banana. And every single cup of yogurt would come with a little pouch of sprinkles that you could sprinkle into your yogurt. Later on throughout the 90s, the brand expanded with Sprinklin's Crazy Crunch, which included fun graham cracker shapes. But by the turn of the millennium, Dan and Sprinklin saw their final days as they were gone by 2004. Number 5. Dunkaroos. The snack that kicked off the 90s are the kangaroo-shaped graham cookies that came with dippable icing called Dunkaroos. First released in 1990 by Betty Crocker, this snack became widely popular during the first half of the 90s. On its release, vanilla and chocolate icing flavors were available, but its popularity spawned a larger lineup of Dunkaroo flavors. In 1993, chocolate chip, cinnamon, peanut butter, vanilla with rainbow sprinkles, and strawberry were added. Dunkaroos had a really long lifespan, but by 2012, after a huge push of more healthier snacks at the turn of the millennium, they were discontinued in the US. In Canada, though, they were still available up until 2018 when they were then discontinued. As luck would have it, though, and after much nostalgia for the old 90s snacks, Dunkaroos were brought back in 2020 by General Mills. The most requested flavor, which was vanilla cookies and vanilla frosting with rainbow sprinkles, was first re-released. Then soon after, more memorable flavors and new flavors followed, such as chocolate cookies with chocolate frosting, cinnamon toast crunch vanilla cookies and cinnadust frosting, and orange sherbet frosting. So for those of you still craving some Dunkaroos, you're in luck as they're pretty much available anywhere. I mean, I just saw them at Walmart the other day. Number 4. Fruit String Thing. In July of 1994, a new fruit snack from General Mills hit store shelves called Fruit String Thing. This snack had the texture of any other fruit snack, just in the form of a string that would be laid out in fun designs on a sheet of cardboard that kids would then peel off and turn the snack into any form they wanted. They could braid it, tie it, loop it, and generally play with it until they would eventually eat it. Fruit String Thing came in many designs and flavors over the years, but the mainstay flavors were strawberry, cherry, and berry and blue. This playable fruit snack made it out of the 90s, but by 2002, Fruit String Thing was discontinued and long gone. Number 3. Cool Stuff Toaster Pastries. In 1967, Nabisco wanted to show some competition against Kellogg's Pop-Tarts by making their own version called Toastettes. But by the end of the 1990s, they wanted to switch up the brand and change it to something more extreme. So by 1999, Nabisco changed Toastettes into Cool Stuff. The Cool Stuff brand brought a whole new twist to what toaster pastries could be. From flavors like Chips Ahoy, Oreo, and Honey-Made Graham S'mores, they definitely brought up the creativity. Also, with promotions including SpongeBob SquarePants trading cards, Cool Stuff did all they could to beat Kellogg's Pop-Tarts at their own game. By 2001, Cool Stuff started making fruit and graham snack bars. This was an attempt to keep the Toastettes and Cool Stuff brand alive, but it didn't work, and by 2002, Cool Stuff, along with Toastettes from Nabisco, were discontinued. Number 2. Batman Cereal. Batman Cereal was released in 1989 alongside the movie starring Michael Keaton and Jack Nicholson. Made by Ralston Purina, the cereal was honey nut-flavored crunchy corn puffs in the shape of the classic Batman symbol. Over the cereal's life on store shelves, many promotional items were included with the cereal. One was a plastic bank in the shape of Michael Keaton as Batman from waist up. These were always packaged outside of the box as it was covered in plastic shrink wrap. Other promo items were mail-away offers for Batman-themed comic books, t-shirts, kites, posters, and a glow-in-the-dark frisbee. As the Batman movie was released in theaters in June of 1989, the cereal was only available for the better half of the year, and then it was discontinued by 1990. Number 1. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Pies. Released by Hostess in 1991, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Pies were single-serve turnover-style pies with a green glazed coating and filled with vanilla pudding. Hostess pies with pudding filling were around throughout the 80s until they were discontinued in 1987. These Ninja Turtle pies, though, were way cooler. The reason the pies were brought back and modified with a green glaze was strictly in promotion for the movie Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2: Secret of the Ooze. These pies were unmistakably unique, as they also included Ninja Turtle-themed trading card stickers. These pies were meant to be available for 20 weeks, starting on February 4th, 1991, and ending in June 1991. The pies were an instant hit, and even with its limited time availability, they pulled in $5 million worth of sales. The Ninja Turtle pies have made such a lasting impression that even 30 years since they've been gone, people have been wishing and hoping that they would come back. From people filing petitions to bring these back, to creating candles themed around these pies, it's what makes these green, frosted, vanilla pudding-filled snacks of joy take the #1 spot on this list. And that's the list of discontinued 90s snacks. If you want more videos like this, make sure to keep it locked right here on Industrial Industries World Radio. I also want to give a special thank you to Mike at Ninja Turtle Pies on YouTube and Instagram for all of the material, info, and footage that I used in this video. You're awesome, dude. Thank you so much. And also, thank you guys for watching. See you later.